Hello and welcome to another YouTube video of mine. Today's YouTube video is not going to be any normal YouTube video. It's going to be a whole entire series. A part 1, a part 2 and a part 3 and so on. It's called How to Give CP a Face Smacking or Smashing Reply. And there's going to be levels. A small reply is a smack. And a big reply is a smash. Human beings have a tendency to fight or flight, and CP knows this really well. Let me give you an example. CP once asked a Muslimah, "Why did your Prophet kiss the black stone?" In which the Muslimah says, "Why do you kiss the cross?" CP immediately replied and said, "I never kiss the cross." Now sometimes the best way to handle people is to actually use one very big tactic. And I'll explain. If you asked a white woman, "Why did you kiss the black guy?" she would say, "Yes, and so what, and what?" That's the best reply. That's called a face slapping or smacking reply. So sometimes the best reply can actually come not by fighting, not by fleeing away, but by saying yes and. So when to use the yes and strategy? Now most of the time, in fact almost all of the time, CP is using a weak reference, weak hadith, or twisting things to his advantage, misinterpreting them if they are strong reference. And that's his style. That's his earning. That's what he has to do. He's not exposing, he's just earning. Here is an image of the Jews. You can say they're bowing to a wall. You can say that they're kissing a wall or putting their head against a wall. But nobody seems to be questioning the Jews for their actions. It looks like only Muslims are going to be questioned. Some people question as though they came from a different galaxy. It is not unheard of to kiss lifeless objects. For example, this woman is kissing a flower, and this man kissing money. Beauty lies within the eyes of the beholder. It's what you find beautiful. It is who you find beautiful to your eyes. And some people love religious monuments, like the Jews over here are loving their wall. Whether it be a black stone or a black person. Are you talking racism by talking black or white? What are you talking about? And if you still haven't understood what exactly I mean, then I will show you a little sample.
Why did your prophet kiss the stone?
So what if our prophet kissed a stone? And what? So what? He didn't kiss someone else's wife, did he? People kiss what they like. That's normal. What's odd about that? Some people kiss money. Some people kiss beautiful gemstones. What's so strange about that? Some people kiss flowers. Some people kiss beautiful gemstones. So what's your issue? What's your concern? What is the matter with you? So the best way to deal with Christian Prince is to say yes. And so what? And what? CP has well fenced his name, his face, and his real identity. Never throw an arrow at him. If you say you kissed the black cross or a cross, then he would say, "No, I don't." And you can't argue with him because you do not know about him. An arrow at CP would simply bounce back. CP can also grab your arrows, break them, and slam them to the ground. But if you generalize, then he cannot grab your arrow, and neither could he then use his shield. That way you can actually defend your religion by saying sometimes some people and it's normal. It's usual and it's common. and give true-to-life examples of other people. He would simply defend those arrows thrown at him. It's not always CP's knowledge, it's CP's tactics. So Muslims learn to digest that just because CP threw an arrow or arrows at your prophet, you just cannot throw an arrow at him. Besides, fighting fire with fire is not always the best decision. First, grab a shield and say words of defense by generalizing what others are doing. People of the West give a so what and what reply to anything you say to them. Why are you dating so many women? Why are you dating so many men? So what and what? Why are you dating a black woman? Why are you dating a black man? Sometimes this sort of attitude works, but not always. For example, you can say to these people that you are fornicating. You are doing a sin according to the Bible. But even then they would say, so what and what? Simply because they have shown a careless approach to their religion. But we can give a same or similar reply such as so what and what when our prophet does something very minor, such as kissing a black stone. Now comes to the question how to give CP a face-smashing reply. Now we all know that CP cannot sit straight, talk straight, behave properly. He does a lot of name calling, Abdul, potato, donkey, and all of that attitude. And he makes the psychopath Daisy Woods look far more sensible than him. His attitude is intentional to avoid discussion, avoid straight talk. If you make a slight mistake, he would then arrow at you and keep repeating your slight bit of mistake just to embarrass you and divert you from saying the actual thing that you want to say. He never can and never has sat on a debate like Daisy Wood has. So how to give CP a face-smashing reply? Giving CP a face-smashing reply is not going to be that easy, I know. That is why there's a whole entire series for this. Now I did, however, earlier say that do not throw an arrow at CP, but do not hesitate if your arrow is going to work like a drill. And what do I mean by that? Let's put two scenarios, two facts before you. One is that CP has a major issue with our prophet's love life. I'm talking about Aisha, etc., etc. Second, and I know that other critics too also talk about our prophet's love life, but CP's case is something different. Second, CP actually does this alongside with not showing his own face. This makes the situation something different. And what do I mean by that? CP mostly talks about this S word. And if CP says something like this,
Your prophet, so many wives.
he went to his property, you go to your property, got it? Is your issue that he kept so many happy and you can't keep one happy?
I keep her happy.
Who told you that? You're mistaken.
I'm just exposing.
Wrong. You're exposing your VSS. Viagra, side effect, suffering. David was a psychopath. What is being exposed is consequences. Mental condition and medical intolerance consequences. You are malfunctioning. You might be getting death threats, but that is not the reason why you're not showing your face. You know what the truth is. You are unshowable and unsatisfiable. Your face excuse is a lie. It's a lie. Other critics are still safe. They're safe. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. What are you up to now? Looks like you've, oh God, blackened your face again.
May peace be on our prophet and PB on CP. Now who's become a donkey? We will take our donkey for a ride. CP Bobo, CP Bo, 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 CP Bobo, CP Bo.